Hey, what's up, my comic fans? Car here at Capital K Comics. What do you know? What do you heard? Well, I heard Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics screwed the pooch on Marvel's Avengers. At least that's what I've seen when I played it. But that's what we're going to be reviewing today. Square Enix stuff-up job of Marvel's Avengers. You know what you did, Square Enix. You know that, I don't know what you were doing over there, but you screwed it. You screwed it, but let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get it. What were you doing? What were you doing over there? Because you sure weren't giving us a good game. You sure weren't developing us a good game over there. So what were you guys doing over there at Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics? What were you? I would like to know. Most of the world that got this game would like to know what the hell were you doing over there. Like you guys, I'm the guy that's been waiting multiple years for a game like this to come out, or a game with the Avengers to come out. I've waited multiple years like the rest of you. You know, since, like I said in previous videos, since Ultimate Alliance number 1, Ultimate Alliance 1, Ultimate Alliance 2 was okay. Ultimate Alliance 1 is pretty much when, since I've been waiting for an ensemble collage of superheroes to be put together. Because, you know, you had your villains, you had your Captain Americas, your Thor, and all these movie tie-in games that weren't the best, but they weren't bad. And all these single ones, like Wolverine Origin was a good one. But then you got your Spider-Mans and stuff like that. But an ensemble Marvel game, waiting years for. So I patiently waited, like you guys, for when they heard hints of them making a game. I was like, cool, man. Oh, can't wait. It's going to be epic. And then, you know, you saw the snippet, the little clip of, you know, the shield, the hammer, and the blasters and stuff like that. And it was like the Avengers project. And you're like, man, it's happening. It's happening. They're doing something. It's coming. It's coming. And then they delay it. And then you're like, okay, but it's actually happening. Then you hear Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics are getting behind you, like, bro, this is AAA studio getting behind this big title of Avengers. You know, Marvel's already smashing it at the cinemas, so, you know, here we go. They're going to give us the game that we've always been wanting. My patience and that we waited for just got crapped all over with what they gave us. Because what they gave us was crap. Basically, no good. If I can put it into one word, guys, the game is broken. It is broken. Straight off the bat. Now, like I said, I've been waiting for years, so when the beta came out, because I got the deluxe edition, you know, I could get access to the early beta, and all the betas actually, and then till the release date, and then get the 3-day early release before the actual release date of the actual game officially. So I played the beta, then I do a review video on the beta saying, look guys, man, I gotta jump in there, you can go to this whole smashing things, because there's nothing better than grabbing one of your favorite heroes, smashing the living crap out of something, and, you know, playing that beta was, I thought was, okay, well that's just giving us a understanding of the game, giving us a few stages. It was quite a big beta, and love it, and it ended up with Rise of the Titan stage. Now, if you haven't played that beta, Rise of the Titan for me was epic, because when I'm the Incredible Hulk and I'm jumping along, see this huge as mech, I'm just naturally just going to go and smash it because I'm the Incredible Hulk. So I jump up on top of it, I start wailing away on this mech, it's smashing the crap out of it. And then I watch, because I'm playing with 3 other people online, I watch Iron Man, someone that says Iron Man, fly up and unibeam where I'm heading to help me destroy this mech, because you got to destroy the top, the bottom, blah blah blah, and then he unibeams that, flies down and helps out the other characters down below, which I was just like, this is what I've been waiting for. It's like I'm living the comics, it's like I'm living the movies, the cartoons. I'm living the dream. So I said on that review, guys, if you haven't got it, go out and get your pre-orders. Get this game. Looks like it's going to be off the chain. And then I played the 3-day early access before it officially released. Put my game in, like, man, if this is like the beta and it's just going to be epic story mode and go multiplayer online, it's going to be off the chain. Loaded that bad boy up, played it on the first night and broke it. Broken everything. Broken graphics, broken combat system, broken audio, broken. So I don't know what you guys were doing over there for the many years that you were working on this title, but you gave us a broken game. You gave us faithful Marvel hero fans a broken game, something that we've been waiting multiple years for. You gave us a broken game. I don't know what to say, man, because, you know, but what I'll do is I'll give you the pros, the only couple of pros in this game that I feel that there is. Now, like I said there, I waited till now to do the review on it because I wanted to get a good understanding of the game in full. I know people have put their reviews out already and they smashed through the game, but I wanted to play and get a good understanding of this game. So I just finished the single player. Done some side missions, a lot of side missions as well, but I finished the main story campaign mode, and it is a good story. The actual main story of it is a good story. Only thing I don't personally like about it is that it was pretty much based around Miss Marvel, but I understood why, and you know, it was good that it went that way. I'm just not a huge Miss Marvel fan, but it worked. How it went and how, you know, she was a huge fan of so it worked. It was actually a good all-round story, and stuff like that. MODOK, the villain, looked awesome. He looked awesome. I thought he would look. The rendition they did of him was awesome, top notch. Can't fault you there. And the other thing is just jumping into your favorite heroes. And just banging around and smashing everything or anything like that. So those are pretty much the only pros I've got for this game, guys, at this moment. The cons just outweigh the pros way too much. But you know, even saying that the graphics are good when they're not broken. But like I said, all the broken stuff in it takes away from the pros. Now, like I said, when I put the game in and played it the first night, you start at A-Day. You start at A-Day with Miss Marvel and going through big fan, blah, 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 and you go through, you work through all that as you did in the beta, but it extends it out a bit where you get to go in a bit more of the backstory of Miss Marvel, why she's there and following her story through the whole debacle. And then you quickly see the flaws in the graphics. The bugs quickly come out. One scene, she's got her hair, flicks to the next scene, which is, you know, just flicks camera angles, and she's bald as a badger. And then flick back to it, she got hair again. So, and that was the first one, my first one. I'm like, damn it. Okay, it's 3 days early from the official release. They'll probably release another patch on release day and sort this kind of stuff out. So I keep playing it for those 3 days, keep finding bugs in it, graphic bugs, audio bugs. There's one scene with the audio bug where she's saying that saying to Tony, it's an awesome suit, and it flicks to Tony and he's got a t-shirt and jeans on. Now I'm automatically assuming that he's meant to have his Iron Man armor on, or Iron Man suit on, and but he don't. There's times where Thor's talking to Jarvis, and they're obviously meant to be watching a video of some sort, but there's no video. Or he's watching a video and there's no audio, so you don't know what's going on. So I thought, okay. Well, this, you know, early access, 3 days. When the 3 days were up and they officially released the game, broken. stayed broken. Didn't get any better. Graphics got bad. It just wasn't looking good, guys. There are parts of the game where you'll be on one side of the stage and you'll be doing your thing, combating away, fighting away, and then you get flipped to the other side of the stage, like, you know. And there'll be another parts where you're on one platform, big ass gap, another platform, and you'll just do the Jesus and walk on air across. You just slide, do the moonwalk kind of thing, straight across to the other platform, traversing this whole big gap that you should die in. But things like that, getting stuck on walls, the whole stage is spinning around, you know, and doing the old school. If you're old school for me, remember the invisible throws from Street Fighter that Guile used to do. Kind of like that, when you're like finishing off enemies, you know, you'd grab them and they're like 10 meters away from you, getting lifted up in the air and slammed to the ground by an invisible person. Glitches like that. Now, as a Marvel fan, I'm going to grind through it, and because I love these characters, and I'm just going to stick through the game because I'm a stickler like that, and I've wanted this game for so long, so I'm just going to see it through to the end. That's just what I am. That's what I'm like. But it's broken, and I'm hoping that Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics sort this out and give us what we've always wanted, or what we deserve, what us hardcore hearty fans deserve, and that's a AAA game done by a AAA studio and giving us a AAA experience. But unfortunately, we're getting a D- experience from a B- studio for an A+ title. That's what you're giving us. But yeah, so a lot of bugs, a lot of disjointed things, audio, visual wise. Combat system is just a total button masher, but you do feel with each character, even though you've got the same kind of move set on the controller, you do feel like when you're doing them, they're individual characters. So that's probably another pro, if you can look at it like that. The only thing I'd probably recommend, if you do play, I played this game on hard, because I play most of my games on either hard or the hardest difficulties. I would say if you want a good experience with the game, don't go hard or brutal. Probably go normal or something like that, because, you know, my favourite character to use was Incredible Hulk and Captain America. So, you know, when you're naturally assuming, when you're going the Incredible Hulk, his superpowers are vulnerability, speed, super strength. That's the one he's known for, super strength. But when you're doing the same amount of damage as a Black Widow would do, there's something not right. There's something not right. If you're wailing on a robot or an enemy and you're doing the exact same damage as the Incredible Hulk, as a normal female superhero would do with no powers, just fighting skill, you're doing the same amount of melee damage as her, it's not right. It's not right. And then a little robot man can do 2 hits on you when you're the Incredible Hulk or Thor, and you're dead. Whack whack, you're dead. You know, and I can understand the heavier armored robots or the big mechs destroying you like that, but you know, and even with the combat system, if you are playing a multiplayer with other people around on PlayStation Network and stuff like that, it seems to be a bit better. But when you're playing the single player mission and you've got your 3 other companions from your strike team there, but they're just from, you know, they're just AI ones, every enemy on the stage is shooting at you. So there's 4 of you, you're one, and the 3 companions you're going into, and you're placing, I don't know, 20, 30 people. They are all firing at you. Every single one of them are coming to fight you. They're You're not going to go fight your allies or your AI companions. They're coming there, everyone is shooting at you, which makes it kind of hard and unenjoyable when you jump in there and there's 20 people are on you, fighting you, punching you, and you're just trying to do something with it, but you can't do anything. It's really frustrating, but it gets really frustrating. So I recommend playing it on normal just to get a good all-round experience, and you wouldn't get let down with that kind of things. But Black Widow should be for melee damage, should be at the bottom of the ladder. Bottom of the ladder, it should go. Black Widow, it should go Miss Marvel, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. Well, it depends on who you are. You might say, oh, Hulk's stronger, or Thor's stronger than Hulk. Okay, Hulk's the strongest there is in the story. So it should go like that. Black Widow should be down the bottom. Miss Marvel next because she's actually got superpowers, and that's how it should go. They shouldn't be all the same. There should be some difference in tier levels and stuff like that with strength, speed, and things like that, but there's not. So you're wailing on the robots and the mechs the same amount of times as Black Widow is. And when it comes to gear customizations, it's kind of confusing. They've given you the option of when you go on it, when you get to a certain amount, just holding down R2 and it'll just fill them up with the most recommended or highest ones in your kit. They are all invisible upgrades. What I mean from invisible, if you take God of War for example, when you do upgrades, it's different armor and they're aesthetically different. You can see that they're different on them. In this, you don't see them. The only way you see them is when you go into the outfits to change them, and yeah, that's a whole different thing. But the gear wise, I don't really see a point of reading through different ones. Oh, this one's better, this one better. I just held down R2 and did like that. So and the skill tree for the skill level is interesting. Could be a little bit better, but it's not a dog box, but it's okay. But yeah, the only way you can aesthetically change your look is if you go to cosmetics, outfits, and change them like that. And you can change them with challenge cards, or if you do certain hero challenge cards, progress through the game and stuff like that. One thing I will say about outfits is that they're pretty much generic. If you take the Spider-Man game, PS4 game, besides us not getting the iconic black suit, it was quite versatile. You gave us the Infinity War one, you gave us the Spider-Man Homecoming one, you gave us the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, you gave us all these different ones, which is ones we wanted besides the black suit, but you gave us diversity in the outfits. In Marvel's Avengers, you get kind of generic ones. So if I took the Hulk for example, when I went to go change his outfit, when I'm looking down, there's like 4 lines of outfits. They've got like 6 or 7, something like that, stupid number of different variations of Joe Fixit. Which I like Joe Fixit, but I don't need 6 different outfits with a different colour tie on it. He's got a white tie here, he's got a red tie there, he's got a black shirt and a green tie in that one. I don't need it. That's not what I want. What we want, guys, if you're going to Incredible Hulk, you want the classic Hulk, you maybe want the Ultimate Hulk, you want the Red Hulk, you want the Ragnarok Hulk or the World Breaker Hulk, you Maestro, things like that. These iconic, we want iconic Professor Hulk, we want iconic outfits. Now there are 4 empty spots there, 4 or 5 empty spots for each character which may have these things, but these are the skins or the outfits that as fans we want to see. When you go into Iron Man, all his outfits are the same, they're just different colours. And it's exactly the same. You want to see the Centurion, you want to see the War Machine, you want to see the Hulk. Well, you do get to see the Hulk, but you want to see maybe the Ultimates, maybe the alternate dimension versions and stuff like that. These are the things you want to see. Now, these are the outfits you want to see, but you don't get to see those. So that's the outfits are just a bust. So in doing and grinding through the game, I can do, but like I said, a lot of the levels that you do the side missions besides the main missions of the game are quite generic and repetitive. You go here, smash this, push these buttons and smash those people, complete game. Now go over to here, smash these people, push that button, smash these people, complete the level. Or go over here, smash these people, push that button, smash these people, complete the level. It's pretty much like that. And like I've said before, if you're a huge fan like that, you don't really mind it. I don't really mind it now. It probably will get on my nerves in the weeks to come, but at this moment I don't mind jumping into Hulk and just smashing everyone around. But yeah, the combat, say in the combat system, what they should have done, every combat game or superhero game, I believe, should base their combat system off the Arkham series, because the Arkham series is one of the best superhero genres, one of the best superhero games of all times, bar none. And that's a DC title, and I'm unbelievable about it. It is game-wise one of the best all round. So everyone compares these games to the Batman Arkham combat system, because the Batman Arkham combat system was awesome. And you see that Spider-Man's got his one, and it's kind of the same as the Batman, and that's how they compared it. Marvel's Avengers is kind of the same, but it's kind of frustrating because when you go to dodge an attack, you can't dodge it, or if they hit you and you go to dodge the next attack, you can't dodge it. It won't let you dodge. The buttons are delayed reaction, and it gets really frustrating. What they should have done is they should have done it like Ultimate Alliance. What Ultimate Alliance did well was you got to pick your favorite heroes from the Marvel Universe, and you got to alternate as you were playing between the different characters. That's what one of its big star qualities was, and that's what they missed the ball on Avengers, because in some instances, in some stages, it is a lot easier to switch to Hulk, to Iron Man or Thor, and fly up to a certain key thing and smash it to unlock something, than to actually be the Hulk and throw rocks, or be Black Widow and shoot it with your pistols. If you could swap to Thor or Iron Man, fly up there, smash it, then swap back to Hulk, jump and help proceed it, be a lot more enjoyable, a lot more fun, and you'd be a lot more into it to enjoy the experience of the Avengers. But they didn't give you that. You have to do it at the start of the level, and even if you die, you can't change the character on the fly. It has to be, you have to restart, go back to the Quinjet, restart the mission, choose the character, go back into it, and play it like that. So that was one of the big flaws I found, which I was hoping that they would do, would be my Ultimate Alliance, but they didn't. So yeah, in a nutshell, guys, the game is broken. I'm hoping that Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics pulls their finger and sorts this nightmare mess of a game out. For gamers out there that aren't really superhero fans or Marvel fans, don't waste your time buying this game. Just let it go by the way. If you're a huge Marvel fan like I am, and you don't mind sitting through the grind or the repetitive motions, or you just want to jump into your favorite hero, start smashing stuff, wait for it to get on sale, or go buy it and get on sale. and stuff like that. But you know, if I was to give this game a 1 out of 10, to be honest with you guys, it will be a low 5. To be all honest with you, and that hurts me feelings because of who I am and how much I love these characters. But game wise, it's a low 5, if not lower it could be, but I'm just going to give that because I'm a huge Marvel fan. So I'm hoping in the future to come, when they release Spider-Man, Hawkeye and whatever other characters and storyline they're going to put in there, it gets better. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of work to be done with it to get it. It's not to say that it's a total crapshoot, but it can be fixed, and I hope they can fix it, and I hope they do fix it. Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, get your heads in the game, get down to the nuts and bolts of what we want, and give it to us. And just give us what we want. You know, don't stuff around with it and give us what you gave us, because... But anyway, guys, that's my review. That's my honest opinion about Marvel's Avengers on PS4. If you want to go get it, go grab it. If not, wait till the next one, you know, kind of thing. But hey, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you get notified when I drop new stuff on my channel. And then go check out all the other stuff I've got on my channel as well. So thanks guys very much for watching along. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.